front to back. And that's basically what you do. And you'll see that. I'm going to do a live demo. So you'll get to see me do that, and I'll explain it as I go. I actually use Dave Duckett's theory of trimming, which is I try to find the center of the foot. And does any, basically we'll do it like this. I'll draw a circle here. This will be the simplest way.
I'll hold that front.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'll be your Vanna White.
Nice. So we'll just draw a circle real quick. Oh, I'm not an artist. So can anyone tell me how to find the center of a circle? Basic math. Can anyone tell me? Very good. That's one way. There's also the other way is you draw a box around it, completely around it. So you draw a box around it. This is geometry.
Go the diagonal. Yeah.
There's your center.
I think I don't want a circle.
So the horse's foot is a circle. The coffin bone is a circle. If you were to take this part of the foot away and put wings to the coffin bone, which I'm a horrible artist, so that's the coffin bone right there. And basically we find the center of there. So I'm going to put a frog in here. There's the frog. And I'll show you when the horse comes in what that is. And basically 3/8 of an inch from the apex of the frog is the center. And that's what I try to achieve when I'm trimming a foot. I want to bring it to center. So that coffin bone's inside and everything comes to center. A lot of people think that when we work on horses' feet, we're trimming their feet shorter. That's actually a fallacy. We do not trim the horse's feet shorter. We actually scoop this horse's feet back so the feet are underneath their 800 or 1,000 pound body. So we're actually bringing their limbs underneath them. Because as they grow, they stretch out forward like this. So it's pretty amazing structure in an animal. They're amazing. That's why I love working on them. But any questions so far?
In the wild, if a horse, never gets their shoes,
Right.
gets shoes on, like what happens to their feet?
Basically, in the wild, this is what's amazing. Is of course, you're going to hear all the different theories on horses. And the best theory I can use is, in the wild, they run 30 to 60 miles a day. And from water hole to sleeping to grazing land, they run all that distance. So they're able to maintain their own feet. But us as humans, we keep them in captivity. So they're not running 30 to 60 miles a day.
So their feet are like...
So their feet will actually grow because they're not trimming them themselves. And that's how it works.
So will like a human's nail, if it grows too long, it'll break off?
It can break, yeah. Because of the amount of force and they're walking on their fingernails, basically. They will break their own foot off. And actually, we've had that happen to one of Jim's horses here recently. So.
Yeah, also the Mustang that I got in last year for training, she had been sitting in her stall for 5 years and never had her feet trimmed. And when she got here, her feet were like this long. That much of her foot broke off, and she still wore it off and had plenty of foot left.
Yeah, all around. But like I said, it's an amazing structure, and I really want to keep this simple so I don't confuse you. That's the biggest thing. No questions? Keep it that way? You want to bring a horse? We can just get started?
Sure.
We'll keep it simple. I don't want to get too crazy. Right, go. On for So we're going to bring a spirit in, and I'm going to trim both the front feet. It's just the front shoe, so I just protect the front feet. The back feet just stay trimmed. And we're just going to do a basic shoe, and I'm actually going to hand make the shoes for you today and show you exactly what I do from day to day. Most of the time, especially in the summer, this time of year, I go to my clients' houses, and I have the shoes made, and I have a shop at home, so I make the shoes at home. Because I know all their foot sizes. That way I don't fry during the summer. I think it's so hot. Because it's going to get hot. I'm going to turn that oven on and it's going to get real hot.
So you make them from scratch?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll take a straight piece of steel like this. I'll take this straight piece of steel and I'm going to make a horseshoe today. 2 of them. Let me put that down, James. There you go.
Then you guys want to move back a little bit because you can stand right here.
Let's keep them like right here, yeah, just on this side, and then we can kind of let everybody line up over here. That way you have like escape on that side.
Against the wall?
Yeah, that'd be good, just anywhere along the wall. So I'm gonna put on my apron, this is called an apron, so you guys get on the lap. Guys wear aprons. Yeah. And it's to protect my legs, because they do pull and they do sometimes get excited, and these basically the leather protects my legs. And when I get to the nailing part, that's the most dangerous part. It keeps the nails from, if they do pull, going into my legs.
Has a nail ever gone through your apron?
Oh yeah, I've had my legs ripped open with nails, and I've had my hands. As you can see, I get burns all over from doing this every day. So kind of a fun job. So basically, I'm just gonna take the shoe off, and I make it look really easy. So.
But it's a lot of strength. Sorry.
Okay. Here, do this.
Okay, that works. Ah, he's just like super calm. What are you trimming off?
I'm going to take off all the excess. That's a good question. Basically, I look at the foot and I look at the depth, which is from down in here to this top point, and I look at the depth from the apex, which I haven't cleaned yet. I look at the depth there, and I'm going to trim this foot. I'm going to call it what's called flooring. I'm going to floor it, and then before I take my nipper run, which I may not have to, I'm going to take it forward and dress the foot back. And that's where you move it, scooting the foot back. Basically, I'm going to bring the toe back, and then drop the heels probably just a little bit on this horse, and I'll be bringing that back as well. So it'll be coming backwards.
Does it hurt the horse?
They do not feel any pain. Everything we do is within reason, and also, if you're experienced, they feel no pain. Some guys can go a little extreme and they'll feel pain. But I was fortunate enough to get taught not to cause pain that way.
So that's like all extra nail that's grown.
This actually, yeah, this is extra hoof, yes, extra lamini that has grown. And this is an 8-week period, right, Jen?
I don't know.
I think it's 8 weeks.
You're in charge of that stuff.
Yeah.
It usually goes longer if it's just grows fast.
Yeah, he's got. He's right on the. So this right here is what's called a frog. Just basic shoeing hoof information. This is a frog. This is the sole. You'll be able to see it after I'm done. This is the white line. These are the bulbs. And this is what supplies blood flow and also supplies cushion when they land. It's like a big shock absorber. Because they land on this half of the foot. This half of the foot is function. This half of the foot is protection. So the back is what works, and the front is what protects. And we're all protecting that bone inside the coffin bone.
Hmm.
And that's what we're protecting.